Jai Shri Ram. In the life of Sri Ramanuja, one great incident is his 18 trips to Tirukottiyur. Ramanuja walked all the way from Srirangam to Tirukottiyur, which is about 120 kilometers away from Srirangam, 18 times to meet Tirukottiyur Nambi, or who is also known as Goshtipurna. Actually, Periyanambi or Mahapurna, who is his maternal uncle, instructed Ramanuja to approach Goshtipurna and learn the meaning of the Rahasyas. So, Goshtipurna, who he resided in Tirukottiyur, is known as Tirukottiyur Nambi, and Ramanuja walked all the way from Srirangam to Tirukottiyur 18 times. Only on the 18th time he was revealed the Rahasyam, okay, or the secret Mahamantra. Well, so every time Ramanuja went there, he was asked to come back later, come afterwards. So, actually, the backstory is Goshtipurna came to Srirangam some time ago, and some priest told him, at the behest of Ranganatha himself, to teach the mantra with its meaning to Ramanuja, because he is worthy. He is the most worthy person to receive it. I believe Goshtipurna replied, O Lord, in 1867 Bhagavad Gita, you yourself said, Idam tena tapaskayana bhaktaya kadachana nacha shushrushavye vachyam nachame abhyazuyati. So, you yourself declared that this Bhagavad Gita or this great Rahasyam should not be taught to one who has no interest, no tapas, no bhakti, and who is averse to listening, ashushrushavye, and who is cavilling, carping, who is hair splitting and finding faults in your philosophy. So, remember, asuya in Sanskrit means finding faults even in the good. Asuya in Telugu means being envious. So, asuyave. So, I believe Ranganatha replied, Goshtipurna, you have no idea of how pure he is, what a pure heart he is. You will know this later. You will also know that he is the savior of humanity. The title Ranganatha gave Ramanuja is Udayavar. Udayavar. Now, there are many explanations. Why did Goshtipurna reject Ramanuja for 18 times? So, some scholars have written that this is a lesson for all mankind. First one is, come after you have lost the seed of samsara, desire and hatred, you see. Samsara bijam tolaindu varum. Samsara bijam tolaindu varum. So, come after you have given up the the goading of samsaric desires. Next, come after you have lost I and mine, sense of ego and possession. Ahankara mamakaram. Ahankara mamakaram tolaindu pinvarum. Ahankara mamakaram tolaindu pinvarum. The third time, come after you have attained the knowledge of self. Atma. Atma jnanam kidatta pinvarum. Atma jnanam kidatta pinvarum. Next, fourth, come after you have lost the attachment to body. Dehadimanam. Dehad abhimanam. Dehad abhimanam tolaindu pinvaram. Dehad abhimanam tolaindu varam. Fifth, come after you have lost the desire or eagerness for wealth, enjoyment and enjoyment of self also. Kaivalya Aishwarya Amushmiga Kaivalyati Kalil Moha Upekshitu Vittu Tolaindu Varam. So this is Tamil. So come after you have lost completely or given up the desire for wealth, enjoyment and even Kaivalyam. Kaivalyam means the enjoyment of the self. Even that also you should give up. Sixth time, come after you have lost the attachment to worldly aspects. Vishayantiratil Patru Vitt Pinvaram. Come after you have a liking for Bhagavat issues. Bhagavat Vishayatil Rushi Piranda Pinvaram. Bhagavat Vishayatil Rusi. Rusi, taste, Pirandavinvaram. Eighth time, come after you have got rid of your Ragadvesha, all likes and dislikes. Come after you have given up Ragadvesha. Ragadveshatikal Tolainda Pinvaram. Next, ninth, come after the dawn of knowledge that we are the eternal servants of Bhagavan and we will act as per his commands. Paratantriyam. பரதந்திரிய உணர்வு பிறந்த பின்வரும். பரதந்திரிய உணர்வு பின்வரும். So come after this dawn of knowledge, that is that we are all the servants of Bhagavan, eternal servants, and our duty is to act as per his commands. Come after that. 10th time Ramanuja went, he was told to go back. Come after you have got hold of Sri Vaishnavism. Sri Vaishnavatvam Kai Kudiya Pinvaram. Sri Vaishnavatvam Kai Kudiya Pinvaram. 11th time. Come after you have achieved the sattvic control of senses. Satvika Parigraham Kidaitha Pinvaram. 12th time, 120 kilometers from Sri Langam to Tirukkottiur. Come after you have achieved the devotion, true devotion to Bhagavan, and to Bhagavatas, Bhagavata Parigraham Kidaitha Pinvaram. Devotion to Bhagavatas. You see, Bhagavata Pacharam, both are, in fact, Bhagavata Pacharam is worse. Offending God. Anukulasya Sankalpa Pratikulasya Varjana. If you do what has been prohibited by Krishna, that is, you are offending Krishna. But offending Krishna Bhaktas is worse. Bhagavata Pacharam cheyakudu. So come after you have achieved the devotion to Bhagavatas. Bhagavata Parigraham Kidaitha Pinvaram. 13th time he went. He was told to go back. Come after you have achieved devotion to Bhagavan. Bhagavat Parigraham Kidaitha Pinvaram. 14th time. Come after you have the firm determination and resolve that you are subservient to Bhagavan alone and not to anyone else, and he is the goal and the means. Come after you have understood this. Ananya Sheshatvam, Ananya Upayatvam. Ananya Sheshatvam, he is the Lord, he is the only Lord, no one else. Ananya Sheshatvam, Ananya Upayatvam, Ananya Sharanatvam, Ananya Sheshatvam, Ananya Upayatvam, Ananya Sharanatvam, Kidait Pinvaram. Ananya Sheshatvam, Ananya Upayatvam, Ananya Sharanatvam, Kidait Pinvaram. Come after you have, 15th time, come after you have set the attainment of Bhagavan alone as your goal. Ananya Pirayog Janatvam Kidaitha Pinvaram. Only Bhagavan, I don't want anything else. That is the goal you must set for yourself. After that only you must come. 15th time is over. 16th time, again he was told to go back. Come after you have set the enjoyment of Bhagavan alone is your happiness. Ananya Bhogyatvam Kidaitha Pinvaram. Ananya Bhogyatvam Kidaitha Pinvaram. Last, 17th. Come after you have resorted to an Acharya. Acharyan Kidaitha Pinvaram. Acharya Kidaitha Pinvaram. Now 18th time. Now you will sustain the meaning of Tirumantra. Tirumantiram Ardham Kai Kudum. Now you will sustain. Now you will understand. Tirumantiram Artham Kai Kudum. So Goshtipurna tested and found Ramanuja to be a worthy recipient and taught the Rahasya Mantras. So Goshtipurna told Ramanuja that these mantras will confer liberation after death, and one will go to Sri Vaikuntham, and he also added not to reveal this to anyone else. But we know the rest of the story. The rest of the story, Ramanuja climbed the temple tower and shouted these Rahasya mantras, only the main mantra actually, which is the Rahasya mantra and not truly Rahasyam at all. He shouted this mantra to the entire gathering. Ah. So Ramanuja announced, he got on top of the temple tower in Tirukottiur, and you see, in those days, Kalakshepam means the traditional way of teaching. In the evening, people used to assemble and they used to discuss spiritual topics. That was called Kalakshepam. Today, Kalakshepam is passing time in doing stupid activities. So, the great Tirumantra, he taught them, and everyone received this mantra as eagerly as a hungry person would receive food, and they all chanted it loudly together in a thunderous voice. They uttered the mantra in unison with Ramanuja, and everyone felt as if the earth itself was Sri Vaikuntham. All their faces were flushed with joy. In the meanwhile, Goshtipurna came to know of what Ramanuja did, and he became extremely angry. So, when Ramanuja went to Goshtipurna again, because he was called, he had to go there. He went along with his disciples Dasharthi and Kuresha. Goshtipurna shouted very angrily that he had committed a Mahapatakam in entrusting the precious gem, that he himself has committed the Mahapatakam by entrusting this precious gem to an unworthy fellow like Ramanuja. Ramanuja said that he was ready to suffer in hell. Eh? Because if this mantra can surely confer the highest goal of life, he had placed all the listeners on the road to liberation, and he is willing to sacrifice his life and go to hell, if that be the destiny of his for having transgressed the law. Ah. Then I believe Goshtipurna melted in compassion, and he was so joyful that Ramanuja was truly such a saintly character, and he conferred the title Emberumal. Emberumal in Tamil basically means having the same amount of compassion as Ranganatha himself. That means Emberumal means God, Ranganatha. So Ramanuja, in fact, perhaps had more compassion than Ranganatha himself for all his devotees. Jai Shri Ram. So remember, the Tirumantra is also known as the Ashtakshara mantra because it has got 8 alphabets, 8 letters. That's called Ashtakshara mantra. It is also called Mula mantra. Om Namo Narayanaya. Om Namo Narayanaya. That is the Tirumantra or Ashtakshara mantra or Mula mantra, which is what Ramanuja revealed to the whole world. Jai Shri Ram.